Welcome back to the podcast where I am joined with my friends Rico and Michael.
What up, what up?
So thank you for watching last week's episode, the first episode on YouTube. Thank you so much for supporting. Shout out to Rico for making that possible. Everybody give him the praise for that. Because I started Spotify, but Spotify wasn't really like anchoring it. No pun intended.
No pun intended.
But Rico carrying the whole YouTube game, so I really appreciate the support. But anyway, you guys have any hot topics that has been going on recently?
Well, right now the lottery is at what, like 1 billion?
It's at like 1.432.
Kim Kardashian's and Kylie Jenner's net worth right now.
Rise and shine.
That's freaking crazy. I mean, if you guys win the lottery, what would you guys do with all that money?
Honestly, okay, this might be kind of a dumb response, but I did the math, okay? Just hear me out. I think personally, me, from being 20 years old, that you don't have to invest your money to like make sure that the winnings that you get will last you a lifetime, or at least 20 to 30 years. Okay, because right now, after taxes, you walk home with 830 million.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's still a lot.
That's still a lot,
Yeah,
right?
that's
So
a lot
let's say
of
you want to
money.
be a nice guy. You split it with your family member, whoever, right? So I did it between all my family members, and that's 4.
Okay.
So, but the thing is, when you win the jackpot, you have an option to get payments every month. So I did that. I was like, okay, let's say I do the payments every month, and they'll pay you 20 million a month. So 20 divided by 4 is 5 million per family member.
Wait, among how many months? A
Until
year?
your whole jackpot is done.
But then 20 million a month, how much is that?
20, it's 24,
That's a lot of math.
240 million in
Yeah.
1 year.
Yeah, because
So you still got like 3 years left.
I
of getting 20 million a year.
because 10 months is 200.
40.
Yeah.
And then how many zeros are a billion?
It's
Like
10.
10?
Yeah.
9 figures is 100 million.
So you would get like 20 million a month for like 5 years. Maybe
Okay.
10.
Let's do 5 months, so the math is simple, okay?
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys a simple question. Can you guys, okay, just be honest. Don't be like, well, yeah, we can, but
We
like,
can't do math, people.
can you personally, Rico and Michael, spend 5 million in 1 month?
Oh, I'll figure out a way how. I'll figure out a way.
Okay.
Go
okay.
to Bora Bora, buy everybody drink.
Hear me out. Let's say you spend, I don't know, 1 mil on a trip. You take your family, your friends, you buy dinner, steaks, lobster,
Sure.
all that, all the yachts, all the rentals, hotels, food. You ball
All
out.
the bougie bitch shit.
You ball out, right?
Rich bitch shit.
So now let's say you spend in 1 month, let's say 3 million on all your trips, family, whatever stuff. You still got 2 million left to play with. And then next month, oh my gosh, another 5 million appeared. At one point, you're gonna get tired of having to go out.
I think for
Yeah.
sure in my first 3 months, I would just party and just do everything that,
Yeah,
financially has been like holding me back.
yeah, of course. I think anybody would do
But
that.
I think after that, I would probably want to get educated and just like learn more about politics, about the world,
Okay.
and get more invest my money into
So
society.
right, so you're getting 5 million a month for the next 5 years of your life, and then after those 5 years, you either have to use your lottery money or you go back to working your jobs, right? So I feel like if you're able to, obviously spend the money, enjoy, have fun with your life, have fun with the money, but then after that, you don't have to pretty much work for the next like 20 years at least.
you really don't.
No.
Because
You're set.
if you have to go out and party and travel and pretty much buy everybody's trip, and that's how you can spend 5 million in a month, you're not gonna be doing that for the next year every single month. Feel me? So it's gonna be even harder for you to spend 5 million in 1 month.
I don't
Does that
know.
make
I think
sense?
you just have to be creative with it, I mean, like Elon Musk, he's rich as fuck, and he literally was like, you know what? I might just build rockets. Like, I want to go to space.
Yeah.
And not necessarily. I mean, I don't think
Well-
Elon Musk is a rocket scientist either. I think he just has
Yeah.
enough money to hire people to do all
Exactly.
that shit for him.
And it's sort of like GTA.
It really is, yeah.
Yeah.
You
it really
buy
is.
the penthouse, the cars, the
Mhm.
upgrades. You buy, like the flying
The
motorcycle,
DeLorean.
You spend that, and then after a while, after you've done it, life is like, okay, I've done it. What's next?
Right.
Yeah.
Like
There's a reason I haven't hopped on GTA in a minute.
you feel
I
me? Because
know.
it's boring. You feel me?
After a while, yeah, because you have everything. Like, what would you do? Like, you really
Exactly.
can't.
So like after 5, I don't know. Let's say like after 5 months. Let's just do 5 months. After 5 months of partying, going out for the rest of the year, you're gonna be like, hey, I try to go out, bro. We just came back from a trip from Italy. Chill out. You won't have that doorway to spend $5 million in a year.
You won't have the drive.
So pretty much, okay. And now let's say this: if a wealthy family, you know, their income is like the dad's income or the family's income, should I say, is like, let's say like 130,000.
Yeah.
A year. You make that a year. Like you live good. You live well.
Mm-hmm.
So now imagine your income changes to 60 million in a year to the average person that doesn't have to invest that money to be making more money. Feel me? We got lucky enough to win the lottery.
I feel like the lottery though, like if you like knowing how big the lottery is right now, I feel like the government somehow make you part of like their little Illuminati and make you use their money in their favor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because it's kind of like
because they're not the be like, bet we're gonna tax every single cent of you in the next 5 years.
Yeah. Because it's like the lottery's like
if you don't want to cooperate with us, then we'll make you cooperate with us.
That's what I'm saying.
Because the government's scary. Like deadass, like if the government wants something, they'll take it. I was reading something online that was like, what if like both parties like divide and conquer? Because at the end of the day, like we're kind of seeing it. Like we live in a democratic society, and it seems like the favor is heavy for abortion.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, abortion is still illegal in certain states. My question is, if that's something that's very popular, abortion, like yes for abortion, then why is it still illegal? You know what I mean? And same thing with like gay marriage and stuff. Like it seems like there's a lot of things that are out of our control regardless.
Right.
And I don't know. It just feels like there's always gonna be
let me
that
tell
palm
you,
over us.
after you have that money, you can do whatever you want.
Pretty much, yeah.
Who's to say though?
I guess there's only one way to find out. Buy your lottery tickets. Oh wait, it's too late now.
No, maybe you never know. Maybe they probably want to
Dude,
announce the winner for
if
like
nobody
the next 4
wins
weeks.
the lotto today, it's gonna
I
be
doubt
great.
it. I
Or
doubt
tomorrow.
it.
No, honestly, nobody.
No, well, it's every Friday, every Tuesday.
The lottery feels like a scam to me. I feel like they don't put the actual winning
No,
ticket
it is.
until like another 3 weeks.
No, it low key.
They're like, you know what? We'll slip it in now. Now's a good time. They probably have like this up until this entire time. The way that's been building up. Because what was the original one? Like 200 million, and now it's up to $1 billion.
400.
So the original was 400, the Mega Million, and now it's like what for $1 billion. I feel like that entire time that it was building up, they probably didn't even have the real ticket out there. How the fuck are you gonna buy all those tickets and build it up to $1 billion for literally doubling it almost?
But it's like
More than doubling it. And the ticket, no one has that winning ticket, or is someone a dumbass and was like, or dyslexic and they thought a G was a fucking B or something.
Well, it's me. You're the one that's dyslexic from all of us.
No, but I can actually read it and like jump up and down after I hear all the numbers.
We all have a little bit of a speech impediment.
It's just numbers. Have you guys never played the lottery? It looks like you guys never played.
I played the lottery.
No.
Yeah.
So pretty much what you do, Rico, is you can either do this. There's two options. You go to your local liquor store that sells the tickets, and you ask them for a quick pick. So that's like the computer picks numbers for you, and if those numbers,
I can program an algorithm to pick every single number except the winning number.
Exactly.
And I can and come on, no one knows the winning number, right?
Exactly.
I can just change it every time.
Exactly.
Again. Say
Exactly.
again. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say
Exactly.
one more goddamn time.
So it's a scam.
Or you can pick your own numbers. You just pay for the paper. You write your own numbers. They scan it, and then they give you your numbers. And then when the winning numbers are announced, you pretty much have to see if they match up or not. That's it.
How much is it to enter the billion?
$2 still.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
A lotto ticket.
So
has
you're
always
telling
been
me?
$2.
You're telling me?
No, there's some of them that are $1.
Hold on, I need to do the math for that.
If I won the lottery, really, I what do you call it? I would invest like in buying like 50 houses to rent. Like that's what I would do with my money.
Okay. So now, you said you got a party. He will buy 50 houses and invest.
Yeah, but like out of those 50 houses, at least 10 of them are for like my immediate family, so they each get a house. So like I get my own house and like I can pimp
Real
out to what I
estate.
want.
Real estate's always the best way to go.
Honestly, I'll be those people that, you know what, I have money. I'm gonna see how long I can go without needing to invest it until I actually need to invest it. So probably for the first like 1 year, I'll be like chilling, and then after I see that it's about to end, okay, now let's get into the business side of it.
For sure, I feel like I would be the same way.
Yeah, and obviously, like, I feel like a lot of people say, oh, I wouldn't change, I'll still treat to myself, but
No.
Let's be honest, you have to
that
change.
always changes. Yeah, it's gonna have to change. 'Cause
Like, sure.
The people around you definitely deeply influence who you are, because at the same time, like I feel like definitely like I'm not gonna be tripping about people who I used to hang out with if they're not in my life anymore, and especially if they have a specific way of the way that they saw like life and stuff. And let's say if I'm not completely like in tune with that, and let's say I'm not completely in tune with the people around me either, I'm definitely gonna be more in favor with the people I have to live with rather than the people that I used to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it definitely is in this society, even now, to really truly be yourself without like. I mean, if you're rich, maybe, but at the same time, if you're rich, I feel like giving into that lifestyle, you can spoil yourself.
And then, like,
very easily.
let's be honest. Once you become rich, people hit you up out of nowhere.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah,
It's always gonna
of
happen.
course.
You, but like, I feel like I'd be the people. Okay, here's 10 grand. It's not gonna affect me.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh,
do
if you win
that.
that billion, it's not. It really isn't.
That's what I'm saying. So like, if you were to win the prize pool right now, if someone, hey, can I have some money? Here you go. Stop
So
talking to me.
who are your top 5 friends that you would give 10K to?
10K to whoever asked for it.
So if
No,
you
like,
could only
for my
give
friends.
if you have a financial advisor and they said, okay, you can only give 10K to 5 of your friends, like you've already paid off everything else and you
Yeah.
have your plans for the rest of your money. He says you can only give your 5 of your friends 10K. Who are your 5 friends?
It will be you two.
Better be shit.
Well, we're in
That's
front
all we
of
need to
him.
hear. That's all we need to
Well, I
hear.
mean, we're in front of him, so he's
Alright, that's
gotta
enough.
choose
That's
us
enough.
two.
I feel like Luce is not your family either, so I
No,
think
but like,
Luce-
she's my girlfriend, so like, she's rich.
you're
with
not
me.
married yet. Yeah, that's your money.
I know, but like,
Get a prenup if you do.
Get a
that.
prenup.
Yeah.
Get a fucking prenup.
Yeah.
prenup.
Get a
Get
So
a
if she
prenup.
Trust
divorces,
nobody.
she'll take half the.
No, she won't take. She won't take
half.
shit.
I
She
know,
could take
I know,
a
I know.
no. Yeah, prenup is she gets nothing.
So honestly,
Sorry, Luce.
You can leave her out.
I don't
high and
have
dry.
5 friends that I would give them to. I can't choose 5 friends. Like, if only have to give them from those 5
I'm
friends.
sure a couple of names came into your head.
But like, I would give all my friends money.
You have to choose your top 5.
Okay, top 5. You two,
Okay.
Lucinda,
definitely Adrian. Shout out Adrian.
Adrian, shout out
You know, Steven.
He needs the money.
Steven's been the homie.
Yeah.
for not because he's poor, but because
Well, he's the friend.
he's Adrian.
Oh yeah, no, Adrian, you need the money. And the 5th one, damn.
Luce
That's his
It's,
girl.
but she's not my friend though.
doesn't count
Okay, then sure, I guess.
because you're not gonna get married the instant. Well, would you get married the instant?
I would honestly.
He actually
I
no
would be
way.
like,
Yes, he
shoot,
would.
I'm a millionaire. I'm a billionaire now, bro. Let's get married. And
Well, yeah, might as well just have kids, right?
He would pull
That's
a-
something else too. Like if you have kids, that's probably something that.
generational wealth, bro.
Well, think about that too. Okay, if you have money, would you automatically like go like live like live your life, go travel, go see the world? I don't know, and like do like some
No.
humanitarian stuff.
Not right
First?
then and there. Like, not,
Would
not
you
like
rather
the
start a
first.
family first?
Yeah, like I mean, no, I wouldn't travel like right away. Feel me? Like the first month or like the first 2 months, I wouldn't travel yet. I will like let the high go down and like kind of settle.
Right.
Let that go away, and then okay.
Because like that,
let's have fun.
it's smarter to get that out of your system before you go into something that's like you're trapped in. Not necessarily
I
trapped
know.
because kids are amazing, but at the same time you
Yeah, of
are
course.
in a sense trapped. Like you can't really, if you wanted to, go out and
No,
do
yeah,
stuff like that.
that's what I'm saying. Like I would travel before starting a family,
I
but
mean,
like
you could, but
I would
that's,
just
like,
wait.
Neglect.
Like I would just wait until like the high goes down for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And be okay. Let's go travel. Let's go. Let's go.
Would you get high?
Smoke weed every day.
Would you get high?
Probably. Shoot.
Shit.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No,
What's
but
God gonna say? I'm a billionaire.
the only downfall about the lottery though is that like after you win it, you have to wait 90 days to get the money. That's the only downfall. of it.
See, okay, so
Yeah.
90 days, that's 3 months. Perfect. My high will go down. So as I get the money, let's party.
How
No,
much
but-
would you tip a waiter? I've always wanted to tip like a waiter the same amount of like. my check.
Honestly, I think
$70.
I will like once a week, or no, actually like
That's it?
once a week I will go to like the fanciest restaurant in Europe or wherever I'm at and be like, give me your most expensive dish.
And just, oh, that would be good.
But then
It's
when-
a taste
And if
testing.
they start
Yeah.
to give me options,
That'd be a
I'll
good
be
bet
like,
for
give
you
me the one
too.
with the highest number. And then after that, I'll be like, okay, 10K,
Watch them
For the
fuck.
tip?
and just walk out.
Watch them fuck
That'd be
it up
so
for you.
cool.
Like I would just whip out
Just to do
10K and walk out.
Like that's like literally big dick energy right there.
What's the one YouTuber or the one TikToker that's like, I want a coffee, so I flew to France. I want a lunch, so I came here.
That ass, there's someone like that.
Dude, am I tripping?
Today, I wanted to eat a croissant. So I went to a place that sells croissant. And I bought a croissant. And I returned home with the croissant. And then I ate the croissant.
Or am I tripping?
There's
No,
probably
I'm
people
sure
that are
there
like
is
that,
someone
yeah.
like that.
But like, imagine being able to like, you buy your own private plane. Like, you know what? You want to go get breakfast in like Australia, and then you want to go get lunch with the homie
It's-
in Italy.
It's the fact that they would though. Like for what? Like imagine doing a whole trip to France just to get a croissant. Like I want to go to said I get a croissant. You can eat the croissant and you book a flight back.
Okay.
I would kill them.
Okay, hear me out.
Because not only are you polluting the earth for your croissant, you're spending a lot of money that can go to humanitarian stuff.
Pretty much.
Honestly, I will go to Vegas and bet on my. I'm kidding. I will never.
Dude, I would love to go. Dude, going to Vegas though with money is like they're not ready for it.
I would probably go with like 100K.
Imagine being able to stay at each penthouse at each hotel in like 1 month straight.
But you gotta do it like once a week. Like once a week you stay at Caesars. The other week you stay at.
Not once a night. Like once a night.
I'm
Because you're gonna get
gonna
tired of
get-
Vegas.
yeah,
I would get tired of
once a
Vegas
night,
in a
honestly.
week. No cap. I would get tired of Vegas.
Yeah.
In a
You
week.
see, so like after a while, you start to get like tired of your
But
stuff.
here's the thing. I feel like there's always new things coming out. Like, there's always something like a new device, a new like world problem.
Dude, we could finally visit all the Disney parks.
Yeah.
All the Disney parks.
As long as
Yeah.
you're creative, you'll always find something to do. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, first we'll start obviously here. Then from here we'll go to
Think about
Orlando.
it.
Then
You would
from
never
Orlando-
have a phase. You would just like always like, cause you know how like sometimes you're like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, and then like you never get to do it. So
You'd be
you're
like,
"Ah,
hey,
get
let's
over
do it.
You'll
You
do
do
it.
homies. Hey, I bought the private jet. Meet up, but this time we're gonna Disney Paris. We're going to Disney this or Disney that.
You don't need a private jet. Efrain.
Nah.
Who are you, Kylie Jenner?
You're gonna tell me you're
No,
a billionaire. You wouldn't buy
I
a
would not get a
jet?
private jet because I'm not gonna be famous. I would only get a private jet if I need it for privacy. But even then, there's first class.
Dude,
Private jets are the worst for the economy, Efrain. The worst. Complete worst. And I don't know if you've seen our ozone there. It's covered in trash.
Currently, these are all the satellites that's circling Earth as we speak on July the 19th. As you can see, there are thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of satellites and rocket bodies and all sorts of payloads and satellites and whatnot. But this is what really blew my mind. Here's the debris circling Earth. Good gracious, look at that. That's a lot of trash.
You know, okay, when you said that, they came to my head.
What?
If you were, let's say you did win, who's the first celebrity you met?
Kylie Jenner. I would literally hit her up right away. I'd be like, bitch, I'm a billionaire. There's no reason we can't have lunch. Bring Stormy.
I'm a bitch.
You,
And then
Michael?
Travis is just there like, with auto-tune.
Be
There's
like-
an auto-tune mic with him.
Michael, who would you meet?
Honestly, there's three people I would want to meet. One of them is like one of my all-time favorite singers in rock and roll and metal, Ozzy Osbourne. I'd want to meet
You
Ozzy.
would literally have the money to like bring any band together.
Pretty much.
Or like put any concert, like a specific lineup.
Lineup?
yeah.
Be like Efrain Fest. And it's just like,
Zeppelin. That's who I
like-
would want.
put Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, and Beyonce on the same stage if you want
But
to.
like, how much money they're charging? They're charging like
That's the
50
thing,
50
though.
million?
Dude, that's nothing to fucking a billionaire.
No, low key. That's.
But that's not even how much they charge. You know how much Beyonce charges? Like 10K for a concert.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it?
What? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
How much are the tickets?
Let
Like
me see.
30 bucks?
Let me fact check that.
You will meet all your rock and roll people that you look up to.
So Ozzy Osbourne, obviously, because I want to meet an Osbourne. I want to meet Ozzy, the Prince of Darkness. Second person, Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue. I'm gonna go see them at the end of August.
pretty sick.
He might come with me. This man right here. And then last person, Haley Steinfeld.
Kate Bishop.
Kate Bishop. Like honestly, like why not? Like
Oh, my bad.
Haley Steinfeld's cute.
Wrong. I was completely wrong. So Beyonce arguably is one of the toppest performers. You know, obviously he's Michael Jackson, but he's dead. But then there's also Beyonce, who really set the bar when it comes to performances, live performances.
Mm-hmm.
She charges $2 million for
Okay.
performance. So imagine we get Beyonce, who's probably arguably the most expensive like performer like to bring out. Because Beyonce and Jay-Z, they're set for life. They're billionaires. They're along with Jay-Z's record company and all his other
Well, what's it called? Rock Records, no?
something like that. I don't know. But he has other endeavors
That's big
that
time
are
rush.
very, sus. Not to get into. But he has a lot of money. And so does Beyonce is standing on her own too. And on top of that, they have 4 kids that are probably going to bring more money. Blue Ivy better start a singing career because she doesn't.
Don't they have an island?
Probably.
Probably.
Wouldn't be fucking surprised. Long story short. If that's the most to get a fucking celebrity to perform to make a concert, let's say if you double it and you make them perform with someone that they might have like little like beef with, I'm pretty sure they'll do it.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they'll do
Yeah.
it.
Honestly, you know who I meet?
Who?
Elon Musk.
I'm me, I'm Bobby Trippin', DB9, Bobby Whippin'. He say he don't want me back, he be lying.
You think Elon Musk want to meet you though?
Hell no.
He'll probably be like, get this motherfucker out of my sight.
Maybe though, because he might look at you and be like potential investor.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
since
Like,
you're already on his dick, it's gonna be easy.
so like, imagine be like, hey Elon, I'll give you $1 million a month.
For what?
Make me rich, Elon. Here's $1 million.
Make me rich.
Make me rich.
Or make me richer.
Well, what do you call it?
But like that's the first celebrity. Is
He'll
Elon Musk
probably-
a celebrity? Yeah, he's a celebrity.
Yeah, he's
That's
a
the first person
celebrity,
I would love to meet is Elon Musk. And just
He'll probably just put it into
have
his
it
stock,
sit
right? I feel like Tesla has its own stock. Just put 1 million just stocks.
Yeah. What do you call it? But like,
I don't know, man.
but like speaking of concerts stuff like that, you and me went to go see Kiss last year.
Yeah, that was pretty epic.
Like honestly, what did you think of like the whole like performance? Like would you pay to see like a big performance like that?
Oh
again?
my god, like, okay, I've never thought Kiss... Okay. Pretty much everything you think of Kiss is, like, literally what they are.
The hottest band in the world! Kiss!
I thought that I was going into that concert to be some fucking old ass motherfuckers who are like
with
can't
canes
even
and
keep
shit,
up their
yeah.
breath. Like not even that. Like it's just like people who just couldn't perform. Like they're too old for this shit. Like there's a reason they haven't been performing. Like no.
Let me see your
They pulled up to that show and they fucking killed it, Michael.
Yeah.
Like, they did good. Like I was yelling the entire night and like I don't even like Kiss like that. But it really hit me how many iconic songs Kiss has that I
Hey,
like. Even
did they
lyrics
perform
to.
Rock and Roll All Night?
That was the
Yeah,
that,
of
was
course.
that was the last song they
That's
did.
of course.
Like and it's like I'm not even a Kiss fan, but I feel like you feel the energy.
goes like this.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, like I don't know if
Yeah.
it was like some fucking like I don't know, but it was like the energy was there and they performed. The production was fucking phenomenal. I'm gonna definitely insert clips, but like that shit was insane.
I lost my voice that night too. Like as soon as they started playing Beth on the piano, I was like I wanted to cry, but like my voice is just straining.
Okay, now I know we're on the lottery money subject. What's the stupidest thing you guys would do with the money?
With the money, the
With the
stupidest thing.
Yeah, like you know your stuff you're doing it. Like that was a waste of money.
Wait, actually, let me ask you guys a question. What's the stupidest thing that you've ever seen me do?
Definitely changing the subject, but okay. Fine, Michael.
'Cause
Fine, Michael. 1 to 10.
We'll give him
The stupidest thing I've seen you do was when you put a popcorn bucket on your head. Perfect solo.
I have that video too, bro.
You should
insert here.
insert.
I have
yeah.
a story.
Okay.
This is pretty stupid.
Okay,
Michael.
okay.
So I was working at Taco Bell, right?
I know what you're talking about.
So I have this coworker named Moises. Shout out Moises, you're the best. I miss you.
shit.
So apparently Moises went to
Clearview?
Parkview?
Oh, Park.
school with Michael, right? And Michael doesn't really remember him, but Moises, he was like, hey, I know your friend. Like he looks familiar. Like now I know where he's from. Like I used to go to school with him. I was like, oh really? I was like, say hi to him. And then he's like, hey Michael, we went to school together. And Michael goes like this. And he walks away,
But
bro.
to be fair, I didn't want to be bothered, and then at the same time, I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, I have no idea who this is. And then finally, Rico came up to me at the end of the night, and he's
normal
like,
human
is
being
this
would be like,
person-
oh really? Like I don't really remember. Can you refresh my memory? Give some basic human respect to somebody.
No, but
No,
I would have been a
that's-
dick about it.
That's Michael for you. But anyway, so back to the question. The stupidest thing that I would do, I would go to like a populated place with like 100,000, like in ones, and just throw it in the air and walk away. Without context, like, hey guys, like I would just
If
throw it.
anything, I would consider that humanitarian. Is it like,
No.
give it back?
Because think about it, a lot of people will start fighting over that money. Because once you put money in people's eyes, like they forget about everything else.
But
when
I
they
feel
see
like
money.
if you're throwing that much money, it's enough for people to share.
Yeah, but it's in bills,
And it's
bro.
it's $1 bills. Like they probably don't even know how much is there, so they're just thinking like, oh.
You know
it's
what I
just money
realized?
falling.
Going back to the celebrity, I would also have lunch with Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah.
Be like, listen, son.
That'd be cool.
You want to do a collab, Mr. Beast, and in my 20s? What's poppin', homie?
I think I would do that. I mean, not necessarily that, but I would make a YouTube channel that's like very not necessarily hypebeast, but things that I couldn't access before. Like a civilian goes to like Bora Bora, or a civilian goes to the Philippines, you know?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
also like I just bought everything out of McDonald's and I gave it to homeless. Something I wouldn't be able to do, but like that's really like very like requires a lot of money and like very clickbaitable, if that makes sense. Because I also don't want to make content that's boring. Like if I have all this money, I definitely want to do something that the normal person can't do.
You, Michael, what's the stupidest thing you'd do?
Honestly, the stupidest thing I would ever do is, you guys know I like music a lot. So like I want to play like a show like with my guitar, like with my brand new like setups and stuff like that I bought, only to fucking wreck it on the stage. Honestly. So think about that, like.
So buy like a really expensive guitar and just like.
No, expensive guitar and then like those like fucking amps are like big as your wall.
That's not stupid. That's rock and roll, baby.
That's rock and roll, but also too at the same time too have like a fucking Zeppelin fly over and then drop like $1 million bucks. I have to do it right. Have a fucking Zeppelin that's about to like go down, drop all the fucking money on the.
I would honestly buy YouTube and change the rules of monetization and make it more of a platform where I mean you can't post like naked stuff and news or pornography, but definitely one where you can at least post other people's music in the background or at least like
okay,
definitely change the monetization and also change the algorithm because it's very unfair. It's kind of crazy how like when you go to trending and that are under 1 million views that are trending, but things that like reach 1 million views within a day aren't trending, you know?
Yeah,
and those are the smaller creators, and obviously the algorithm is in favor for those that are in tone with its business, things that give back, you know? Partners, I would say. And not necessarily like the true partners, which are the creators, because if you think about it, those partners are only partners with you because you're getting something out of it. And when you go to creators, a lot of creators are just posting because it's an art. It's something that they enjoy. And sometimes when you monetize things, like you can put music, it's really hard to like articulate emotion, story, or tone within your art.
Like when you post like say like you post like a like your own like homemade film or whatever like that, not like sexy words, like just like a movie you made or whatever. Or like your own music doesn't shut up, Efrain. Doesn't YouTube take like a certain percentage of that because like you're posting your own content and like you're putting it on their platform? They want
it just gets flagged down or it gets removed.
That's pretty much that's it. Right?
That's it.
Not necessarily. Depends what it is. If it goes to the extent, like let's say if I post like an entire song, YouTube will be like, okay, you're not gonna get monetized for this.
Like you're not gonna get paid.
Yeah, but if the actual like licensing reaches out to YouTube, then YouTube will be like, take down your video or we're gonna have to take off that audio from the video.
Yeah.
So that entire portion would be muted. And it's huge, like it's like completely unfair in my opinion.
Well, you were saying that, something that came to my head, 7-Eleven taquitos are fire.
Bruh. Dude, those are the fucking best, bro. Like that.
Dude, I know this is so off topic because I had some today in the morning for breakfast. And I can see why those things are life changers.
Like honestly, I don't give a fuck if the government's putting like hella chemicals in there to keep us suppressed. Like keeping us on ground zero. Those fucking, I would eat those till I fucking die.
Dude,
I don't care if I just worked out 3 hours. I would fucking get 5 of them instantly after my workout.
Good.
They're so fucking. They're dangerous.
When was the last time you guys had them? Like, cause
it's been a minute.
What?
Fuck,
today?
I haven't eaten
Today was the first time I ever had it.
No, but remember all those times when we were in high school though. No, but remember all those times we go to high school. Like in high school, we go to high school. When we would go to the 7-Eleven in high school, like
I feel like back then though, like it wasn't about going to 7. It was about going stealing from rounds. That's what it was about.
Shout out
or the CVS.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the CVS is easy to steal from too.
So pretty much with that, being said, make sure to keep supporting the YouTube channel. Shout out to Rico for allowing there to be video.
He's using my phone.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Follow us on Spotify.
Shout out to Michael for letting us use his
Shout out to Michael.
Shout out to Efrain for letting us use his studio and his equipment for the meantime.
And his house.
We should have a room studio tour vlog coming out soon.
You know what? Well. We should have one of everybody's room, like your room, my room, his room.
So with that being said, in my 20s out.
Bye guys.
Bye.